This is my religion.
Oh my God.
Religion of the body, religion of money, religion of clothes, religion of celebrities. Rihanna is my idol.
God is a woman.
Oh my gosh, they are beautiful. I want to be like them. I want them. I want to be a god. I wanted everything. I want all. Religion, this is my religion. Religion of the now. Religion of me, you, us.
So if I were to ask you right now, what are the things you prioritize? What do you hold as supreme importance? In a secular society, would you still say God, especially when it's becoming a taboo or a sensitive topic? Especially when pop culture and Hollywood typically tells us to deviate from it. Songs, music, videos, books, fashion, TV shows, and films. But why? As media students, we wonder, why does religion seem to be a character flaw when isn't it supposed to make one a better person? So in our 4-part series, we'll explore if Hollywood is, as they say, the devil's playground or God's mission field. The Help is about the book being written by aspiring journalist Skeeter from a point of view of black maids in white families, which eventually empowered not just the protagonist, Aibileen, but the rest of the black women in Jackson, Mississippi. We get to know a character rarely seen in entertainment media nowadays. Aibileen Clark, having been a maid all her life, shows us how ordinary work can be done extraordinarily well with good habits applied in her everyday life. Aibileen respects her employers not for the sake of her job, but because of her values. She goes the extra mile, showing her genuine care to baby Moe Mobley,
Smart, you is kind, you is important.
Minny, Skeeter, and many others. She feels anger but does not resort to violence. The truth is her motivation. Not to do things for the sake of revenge, but for the sake of doing of what is right. She chose to tell the truth for the sake of others despite the consequences that come with it. In real life, we have different duties to play. Say you're a student. Every day, attending class and passing requirements, it can be a struggle to be virtuous, to conquer the self and go through difficulty to pursue the good. Whatever kind of professor you encounter, you have to endure for at least one semester to work towards your goal, to do well and graduate. Quoting Saint Josemaria Escriva, that joke, the cheerful smile for those who annoy you, the silence when you're unjustly accused, your friendly conversation with people whom you find boring and tactless. This, with perseverance, is indeed solid interior mortification. Through Aibileen, the movie shows that not all Christians initially understand God's plan and can easily let go of doubts or own self-interest. That Christians may be weak, not have a perfect Christ-likeness, to always be willing to sacrifice themselves for others. After all, the movie depicts a human. Our fallibility would most probably let us down a couple of times, but if we decide to perceive every difficult situation as an opportunity to practice, and if we learn how to always choose what is right, we may be able to instill virtues, develop excellence, and even live a good and happy life. In contrast to Aibileen, we meet Hilly Holbrook, a self-proclaimed Christian and president of a socialite league, author of the Home Health Sanitation Initiative, one of the many segregationist efforts that she has done for black and white. Imposing that her single idea of greater good is the ultimate right, she has fired 2 maids in a short span of time and even blamed Aibileen for theft that she has not done. She outrightly treats the Negroes badly while organizing an African children benefit ball to put a dent on African children's hunger. Hilly represents not only confused double-life priests like Frollo, but most of the hypocritical Christians Pope Francis himself criticized in the Vatican Mass in 2017. It is a scandal to say one thing and do another. That is a double life. Catholics who don't pay employers proper salaries, exploit people, do dirty business, launder money, this double life causes scandal.